in between doctor and C. A sits in between doctor and C. And the third condition is given that, see once here, read the conditions carefully. Third condition is given, B is not the doctor. B is not the doctor. B is not the doctor. Yes, my students, right? And is given that B is not the doctor and F is not the lawyer. And F is not the lawyer. Yes, my students, right? Now see, the last condition is given that, A sits neither opposite to F, A sits neither opposite to F, A sits neither opposite to F, nor opposite to B, A sits neither opposite to F nor opposite to B, but he sits opposite to the teacher. Yes, my students, right? So get the arrangement, we can discuss now, right? So what arrangement you will get? Get the arrangement. So for this paragraph, they will give 4 to 5 questions or 3 to 4 questions. We can discuss now, right? So what is given there? You see, totally 6 members are there. What are the 6 members? A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the 6 members. And in this, doctor is there, engineer is there, actor is there. 6 different professions are there. Now, some conditions are there, and they are sitting in a rectangular table. Longer sides. 3 men are sitting. So this is the longer sides. 3 men are sitting. Yes, my student, just you try, we can discuss now, right? When doctor sits opposite to the actor and lawyer sits in between the actor and the musician. That is the first point is given. Doctor sits opposite to the actor and lawyer sits in between the actor and the musician. And the second point is given, C sits opposite to D and E sits in between doctor and C. Yes, my students, can I get the arrangement from any one of you? You can discuss the answers now, right? Yes, my students, right? My first question, who is the teacher? For this arrangement, my first question is, who is the teacher here? After getting the arrangement, longer sides, they are sitting 3 members. Longer sides, 3 members are sitting. So longer sides only they are sitting. The condition is given very clearly. Longer sides, 3 men are sitting. Yes, my students, at first I told that condition, yes, right? Totally 6 members are there. 6 different professions are there. Doctor, actor, lawyer, teacher. Yes, my students, right? Right. What is the first point here we can use? Read the points carefully. Doctor sits opposite to the actor and lawyer sits in between the actor and musician. Shall we start or anybody solved it, right? Who is the teacher? My question is not that easy, right? Yes, we can discuss, right? No problem. Yes, slowly we can go to that. Difficulty part, right? Yes, my students, right? We can discuss now, right? See what is given there here. Yes, my students, right? Doctor sits opposite to the actor. Suppose if you take doctor sits opposite to the actor. So start doctor. I am doing it now, right? Still you want time? Yes, my students. Shall I wait for 1 minute? Yes. Now see what is given there here. What is given there, you see? Doctor sits opposite to the actor. Suppose if we take doctor sits, suppose if we take doctor here. Doctor sits opposite to the actor. So I am writing here actor. Doctor sits opposite to the actor. right? That is the first point is given. Doctor sits opposite to the actor and is given. And is given. And lawyer sits in between actor and the musician. Lawyer sits in between actor and musician. Lawyer sits in between actor and musician. We got actor here. Suppose if you take here musician, between actor and musician, who is there? Lawyer is there. Yes, my students, lawyer. Yes. I think all of you got it right. So, one side the longer edge is completed. One side the longer edge is completed, other side you need to complete, right? See once here, first point we clearly used here. Doctor sits opposite to actor. We can take any place. I started from this place. So, why sir, why you started? We can start from this, we can start, right? Doctor opposite to the actor I taken, and another condition in the same is given. Lawyer sits in between actor and the musician. Lawyer sits in between actor and musician. So, this is lawyer, actor and musician. Now, these two members we need to complete, and letters also we need to write. Yes. Now, see what is the next point. So, we used this point clearly. Clearly we used that point. No need to go for that point again. Now, still 3 points are there. Which point we can use once you see? C sits opposite to D, C sits opposite to D, and E sits in between doctor and C. E sits, say C sits opposite to D, we don't know who is C and who is D. Okay, we don't know who is C, who is D, but here another point is there. E sits in between doctor and C. Yes, my students, right? E sits in between doctor and C. We don't know who is doctor, but E sits in between doctor and C. Yes, my students, doctor and C, in between is there, this point if we take here, E sits in between doctor and C. Yes, my friends, I think many of you got it right. Yes. Now, two places confirmed by E and C, right? So, go for the next point. Yes, my friends, go for the next point. What is given there you see. B is not the doctor, so we cannot place in the place of doctor B. We cannot place B here. So, B cannot be placed here. B is not the doctor and F is not the lawyer. So, here we cannot place F. Here we cannot place B. Yes, my students, right? By the point number 3, B is not the doctor, B is not the doctor, and F is not the lawyer. In the place of lawyer, we cannot place F. In the place of doctor, we cannot place B. Now, what is the next point you see? Yes, my students, right? Already we placed E and C. So, we cannot place B here, we cannot place F here. Still what point is there? Only one point is there and other point also there. A sits neither opposite to F, A sits neither opposite to F nor opposite to B. Very clear point and very good point. A sits neither opposite to F nor opposite to B, but he sits opposite to the teacher. But he sits opposite to the teacher. Yes, my students, right? Now see, suppose if you take teacher here, yes, assume that is the teacher means. So, A sits neither opposite to F nor opposite to B, but he sits opposite to teacher. Suppose if you place A here, if you take teacher here, what is the remaining point you see? What is the remaining point you see? B cannot be placed here, B cannot be placed here, and F cannot be placed here. What is remaining here? B and F. Yes. Now, C sits opposite to D. C sits opposite to D. We placed already by using this point. C sits opposite to D. That already we placed here. Still, what letters are there here? So, B cannot be placed here. F cannot be placed here. Only 2 points are remaining. So, B cannot be placed means the remaining is F. and remaining only one letter is, that is B. Now, doctor, teacher, actor, lawyer, musician is completed. The only one profession is remaining, that is engineer. Engineer. Yes, my students, right? Now, the questions will be given, different questions will be given. Yes, many have written, E is the teacher. Now, see, some questions are given on this paragraph. The first question is, who is the teacher? Who is the teacher? E is the teacher. Once you get the arrangement, whatever the questions they will ask, automatically the paragraph itself can be answered. If you are more intelligent and if you are more clever, okay, so what you will do, first you won't see the questions, first you will see how to arrange the map. By the given conditions, how to arrange the map here, how to arrange the arrangement. So once you get the arrangement, automatically answers will be known to you. The second question is given here, the doctor and the actor respectively. The doctor and actor respectively. Doctor and actor respectively means F and B. That is the second question. So once you get the arrangement, no need to answer the questions. Yes, you will get 5 out of 5 questions. 5 out of 5 questions. I think all of you got it. Any doubt? Yes, my students, right? I think all of you got it right. Yes, very good. Yes. One more example I will give. One more example. We are doing linear sitting. We are doing linear sitting. In that linear sitting, we will get rectangular table. We get pentagonal table. Yes, triangular way. Different linear sitting. Rows and columns will be there. Rows and columns will be there. Yes, my students, right? One more example I will give. One more. I think no doubt, no? Yes. Right now, see one more example I am writing here. So what is the example once you see? Nine students are there. How many students are there? 9 students are there. 9 students are there. A to I. 9 students A to I. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Totally 9 students are there. Yes, my students, totally 9 students are there. Totally 9 students are there. So what they are doing means here, they sit around a, yes, rows and columns. They are sitting in a rows and columns. Rows and columns. Like this they arrange. 9 means how many you will get? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So they arranged in a rows and columns. 9 students are there. All those members are seated in a rows and columns wise. So 3 rows and 3 columns. 3 rows and 3 columns. Yes, my students, right? Now some conditions are given. By using that conditions, they sat in that arrangement, right? So I will write now the conditions, right? So what is the here point here? 9 students are there. They seated in a rows and columns wise. Rows and column wise. The first point is here, AEI. AEI. The first point I am writing here, AEI. Sit along the one diagonal chairs. Sit along. AEI. Sit along the one diagonal chairs. The one diagonal chairs. Sit along the one diagonal chairs. Yes, sit along one diagonal chairs. And GAC sit along, and GAC sit along GAC sit along the other diagonal chairs. The other diagonal chairs. Yes, my students, right? The other diagonal chairs. The second point is here. Second point is given here. What is the second point once you see? Read the points clearly. E neither sits. E neither sits. E neither sits. Yes, my students, say once here. E neither sits in the first row nor in the first column. In the first row nor in the first column, in the first column. And the third point is here, third point. What is the third point? Once you see, D neither sits, D neither sits, D neither sits, D neither sits. Read carefully the points. Adjacent to I, adjacent to I, D neither sits adjacent to I, nor to G, nor to G. Neither sits adjacent to I nor to G, and he does not sit in the second column, and he does not sit in the second column, does not sit in the second column. And point number 4 is given that, point number 4 is given that B does not sit, this is the last point, B does not sit, B does not sit, this is the last point, B does not sit in the second column, in the second column, B does not sit in the second column, and F does not sit adjacent to G, and F does not sit, F does not sit adjacent to G, adjacent to G. Yes, my students, right. Just find out they are sitting in 3 rows and 3 columns. 3 rows and 3 columns. The first condition is given, AEI sit along one diagonal sides and GAC sit along other diagonal sides. Yes, my students, means we can take like this. You can take like this. Yes, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, totally 9 members are there here, A to Y. Yes, this is the diagonal and this is another diagonal. This one is row, this one is column. So these are called rows, these are called columns, these are called diagonals, right? Yes, read the conditions carefully. What is given there you see. Yes, my students, right. What answers you will get here? For this they will given, I think they will give 4 or 5 questions, right. Questions are not important here. Once you get the arrangement, yes. Neither nor, both are not, both, neither nor means both cannot be used, neither nor, both cannot be used here. Neither, E neither sit in the first row nor in the first column, means E is not sitting in first row, not sitting in first column. Neither nor. Yes, my students, right. We can discuss 3 rows and 3 columns and 2 diagonals are there. Yes, shall we discuss now, right? Will you want time, right? Yes, I will wait for 1 minute. We can discuss, right. I will read the conditions. AEI sit along one diagonals and GAC sit along other diagonals. E neither sits in the first row nor in the first column. D neither sits adjacent to I, this is I, adjacent to I, nor to G, adjacent to I, nor to G, and he does not sit, in the second column. So B does not sit in the second column and F does not sit adjacent to G. Yes, use all conditions and try to get the answer. We can discuss now, right. Yes, my students, right. Any one of you, what is the first point we can discuss here? Say diagonal, one diagonal AEI, another diagonal GAC. A is common here. A is common here. So first we can place A here. First we can place AEI or IEA, GAC or CAG. I, we can place A here by seeing the diagonals both AEI and GAC. A can be placed here because A is common for the both diagonals, right. Now see, yes, yes, my students, right. What you will get here? Yes, my students, what is the next immediate point you have to take here? What is the next immediate point? E neither sits in the first row nor in the first column. First row, first column is this one. First row, first column is this place. First row, first column, this place. E cannot be sit. What is the first diagonal? A, E, I. First diagonal is A, E, I. So, E cannot place here. We cannot place E here. Why? Because by using the second condition, E cannot be placed here. But what is the first diagonal here? A, E, I. In that first diagonal A, E, I, E cannot be placed here. So, what we can place? Automatically it comes I. So, E place is here. So, I given clue to you. Just to try the remaining part we can discuss now, right. By taking the first point and second point combinedly, first point is diagonals are A, E, I and diagonal A is common in the both. So, we can place A here. First diagonal if we take A, E, I will come or I, A, E will come. That clarity is given in the second point. E neither sits in the first row nor in the first column. E cannot be placed in first row, first column, this place. E cannot be placed in the first row, first column. So, we can place I and we can place E here. So, this point completely we used here. Yes, and the remaining point. So, what you will get remaining point? G or C or C or G. Yes, G or C or C or G. We do not know which one because this point is very clear. So, there is no clarity on GAC. If we get G here, C will come here. If we get C here, G will come here, right. So, first estimate like that. Now, the remaining points you go. What are the remaining points? D neither sits adjacent to Y. D neither sits adjacent to Y. So, I adjacent place is here, I adjacent place is here. So, D cannot be placed here. So, here D cannot be placed, here also D cannot be placed because it is given that D neither sits adjacent to I, yes. So, this place and this place D cannot be placed nor to G, yes my students, right. So, where we can take, suppose if we take G here, adjacent place, if we take G here, adjacent place. So, one place you need to confirm first, after that yes my students, right, go for the second point, any point is given here. G does not sit in the second column, G does not sit in the second column is this one, second column is this one, D does not sit in the second column, then what place is there here? D place will be here, because D neither adjacent to I, these two places we cannot place, nor to G, and it does not sit in the second column we cannot sit. So, here we can place D and we can place here, what we can place? C we can place. Why? Because nor I2 nor G adjacent place he cannot sit. So, G adjacent, D will not be there. So, we can place C here. Then we can place G here. And the remaining point. B does not sit in the second column. B does not sit in the second column. So, this is second column. B does not sit. We can write here. Is given B does not sit in the second column. Second column means this one. B does not sit. And F does not sit adjacent to G. F does not sit adjacent to G. So, where we can write F? F we can write here. Yes, the remaining letter, what is there you see? The remaining letter, what is there? H is there. Yes, any one of you having doubt, you can express. If not, we can move forward to the questions, right? Yes, my students, right? So, this column is having clarity by using the first point and the second point. So, but there is no clarity on diagonal of GAC. So, A is confirmed here, G or C can be placed here. If you place G, C will be there. If you place C, G will be there. Now, if you go the conditions, D neither adjacent to Y nor to G. So, I adjacent place is here, I adjacent place here. So, D cannot be placed here. So, if you place G here, D cannot be placed here. If you place G here, D cannot be placed. Then, another condition is required for place of D. What is D? And D does not sit in the second column. Second column D does not sit. Okay. Second column D does not sit. Then what is the remaining place? Only this place. So, D is here means G should not be there. Why? Because D neither adjacent to G. So, G we cannot place here. Then we can place C here. Automatically this place will become G. That is all. Remaining everything is clear. Yes, my students? Yes. Very good. Very good. Many of you responded right. Yes, very good. Now, some questions they will ask. Some questions they will ask on this paragraph. What is the first question? Can you, what is the first question? Can I give? Very easy. Once you get the arrangement, questions are very easy. Which three people sit in the second column? The first question is, which three people sit in the second column? Which three people sit in the second column? Sit in the second column. Which three people sit in the second column? Yes, my students, right? So, very easy. Second column. So, these are rows, these are columns. Is asking which three people sit in the second column is asking. Yes, my students, right? Which three people sit in the second column? That is the first question. No need to answer, because once you get the arrangement, in sitting arrangement, what is the main point here means, once you get the arrangement, automatically the paragraph will be answered easily. 5 questions you will get. 5 questions. 5 questions means, if it is CAT exam, each question carries 3 marks. 5 3s, 15 marks will be there. Yes, my students, right? So, if it is bank exams, 5 questions, 5 marks will be given. Very easy one. Just you need to read the conditions properly to get the arrangement. Every arrangement will be there in these conditions only. So, once you read the conditions properly, if you understand it, automatically it takes very less time. One key point will be there. What is the key point here? Here, E and E. If you compare the first point and second point, E place we can confirm. By that, automatically the problem will be coming easily. Yes, my friends, that is the first question. Which three people sit in the second column? F, A, H. Yes, my friends, right? And the second question is asking, who sits opposite to E? Who sits opposite to E? Yes, any one of you. Who sits opposite to E? Yes, my friends, right? Yes, somebody is asking, H is given, gentlemen, 9 people I told. Somebody is asking, yes, who is that? Rohit Ravala. I told 9 people, no. A, B, C, D, E, 5 members. Yes, after that 9 means I, A to I. In between A to I, H will be there. Somebody is asking, H is given, sir. Yes, Rohit. A to I means in between A to I, yes, H will come, right. Now, the second question is asking, who sits opposite to E? Who sits opposite to E? The second question, right. Who sits opposite to E? Yes, my students, who sit opposite to E? Who sits opposite to E? The third question, who sits in the second row, third column? Who sits in the second row, third column? Who sits in the second row, third column? Second row, third column. Who sits in the second row and third column? Second row, third column. Second row, third column. D. See once here, who sits? Second row, third column. So, second row, third column. D sits. Second row, third column is D sits, right? Yes. One more question is given. Who sits between F and H? Who sits between F and H? who sits between F and H? Yes, my students. Who sits between F and H? Yes. So that type of questions they will ask. That type of questions they will ask, right? Yes, my students, right. A sits between F and H, right? So is it clear to everyone? Any doubt about this paragraph? Any doubt? If there is no doubt, I will go forward to the next question, right? Now say one more question I will give, just you try to do, we can discuss right now. Totally 8 people are there, next question I am discussing, right? Next question I am discussing, totally 8 people are there. 8 people means who will come? L, M, N, L, M, N, Q, P, R, S, up to L to S. 8 people are there, L, M, N, yes, my students, right? L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So totally 8 people are there. So what they are doing means they sit around a square table. They sit around a square table. Now the next question is I am giving question on square table. Question on square table. We did rectangular table. We did rows and columns. Now one more question I am giving. Square table I am giving, right? Yes, my students, right? It's clear to everyone, right? First question we did, okay, rectangular table. The second question, rows and columns. And the third question is square table. 8 people are there. They sit around the square table is given that. Who are the 8 people here? L to S. L, M, N, O up to S, right? And is given that, yes, 3 conditions are given. I am writing the 3 conditions here, just you see. So for the first condition is here, the first condition is here, 2 people sit on each side of the table. 2 people sit on each, 2 people sit on each side of the table, each side of the table. Yes, my students, that is the first condition. And the second condition, only 3 conditions are given. And the second condition, Q and R sit on the same side. Q and R sit, yes, read carefully the questions, on the same side, on the same side. Read carefully, Q and R sit on the same side and they sit opposite to M and Q, and they sit opposite to M and Q. Read carefully the condition. Last condition, third condition is given that N sits to the immediate right of O. N sits to the immediate right of O. Immediate right of O. Immediate right of O. And L sits in between. L sits in between. L sits in between Q and S. Q and S. Yes. Try to get the arrangement. We can discuss now, right? So they are sitting in a square table. Square table. This is the square table. Means all sides will be equal. 2 people sit on each table. 2 people sit on each table, each side. So this is the arrangement for the square table, right? Use the 3 conditions. Only 2 conditions, because already the first condition used here. Only 2 conditions are there. Yes. Just try to get, we can discuss. 5 questions given on this paragraph also. Easily we can get. Yes, my students, easily we can get the answers. Once you get the arrangement, automatically the answers will be very easy, right? Q and R sit on the same side. Q and R sit on the same side is given. Q and R sit on the same side is given, right? Yes, that is the one point is given. Q and R sit on the same side. Q and R sit on the same side. I forgot to write here same, right? Q and R sit on the same side and they sit opposite to M and Q. One good point is given here. Yes, my students, right? What is the good point here? Q and R sit on the same side and they sit opposite to M and Q. They sit opposite to M and Q, right? Yes, my students, right? Yes, anybody got the arrangement, right? Q and R sit on the same side. Suppose if you take Q, R will come. Suppose if you take Q, R will come. If not, if you take Q, R will come here. If you take Q, R will come here. So many cases. Assume any case and try. We can discuss, right? Yes, my students, right? Right, very good. Is given that Q and R sit on the same side, they sit opposite to M and Q. They sit opposite to M and Q. Q and R and M and Q. Suppose if you take Q and R sit on the same side, if you find here Q R, suppose R or Q, take any case, Q and R. If you take Q here and R here, Q and R sit opposite to M and Q, sit opposite to M and Q. So, Q is sitting opposite to M and R is sitting opposite to Q. Yes, Q and R they sit opposite to M and one point is given, yes, one point is given, Q and R, M and Q, right. Yes, my students, right. Q and R, not O and R, sorry, right. So, this is Q, no, this is O and R. O and R sit opposite to, right, O and R. So, M and Q. Now, what is the next point is given? N sits to the immediate right of O. N sits to the immediate right of O. So, going in this direction will be called right, anti-clockwise. So, N sits immediate right of O, immediate right of O, and L sits in between Q and S. Yes, L sits in between Q and S. L sits in between Q and S. And the remaining letter, what is there here? Totally 8 letters are there. The letter we are leaving is here. P we are leaving. Yes, my friends, right? The letter we are leaving P. So, first I started with O, that's why I got. Maybe if you start with O, R, so that will be different. We can start at any place. So, O and R sits on the same side, the first condition is satisfying, and they sit opposite to M. So, O is M and R is Q, opposite to M and Q. And the second point, N sits to the immediate right of O, immediate right of O, N is sitting, and one more condition, and L sits between Q and S. Q is there here, so S if you write here, between Q and S, L is there. So, that is the total arrangement according to the 3 conditions. For this they given, three or more questions. The first question, yes, my students, the first question is given that, yes, for this paragraph, the first question they given, once I will see the first question, who sits opposite to S? Who sits opposite to S? Question number 1, who sits opposite to S? Once you get the paragraph, the answers are very easy. Opposite to F, opposite to S is N. That is the first question. Yes, my students, right? I think many of you answered right. Yes, very good. Yes, yes, my students, right? Very good. Yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes, my students, right? Many of you answered right. Yes. So, this way you need to do the paragraph. When the paragraph is given, some conditions, 3 or 4 conditions will be given. If you read the conditions, one key point will be there. One key point will be there. What is the key point here? N sits to the immediate right of O. Yes, my students, we can get clear on this point the total paragraph, right. So, once you get the paragraph, automatically the 5 questions or 4 questions what they will give will be answered very easily. Yes, my students, thank you all of you. We can meet tomorrow with another beautiful questions. Today we discussed about square table, rectangular table and rows and columns also, right. Thank you all of you.